What's up, everyone? We just finished watching The Monkey. Better than I thought it would be. I will say that. There's some things in it that made me laugh. I was not expecting as much humor in this movie as there was. I'm very glad it was there. I haven't laughed that hard in the movie in a little bit. You gotta have some pretty morbid humor though. So if you guys have morbid humor like us, I'd say go check this out this weekend if you got nothing to do.
Osgood Perkins. I didn't know you wrote and directed this and Longlegs, and we slam Longlegs. I couldn't stand it. Bro. Couldn't stand it, man. But hey, hey, bravo. There were people who love Longlegs. There were people who didn't like it. It's the same thing with this movie. You're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. It's got that '90s feel, like early 2000s, '90s horror movie feel, but it even late '80s. Back when some of the kills would be funny. I had no expectations going into. I had zero expectations. Now, if you watch the trailer, it might throw you off on what to expect when you watch it, because the trailer has more of a serious tone. But the movie, I did not expect to be laughing, and I laughed one time, and I said, "Well, should I be laughing at this?" And I just kept laughing because it was supposed to be funny. It was funny, and it was to me. Like Chris said, we got the comedy that he was trying to convey with this film, and it was hilarious. So like I have to give him his props on this one. Both those films are totally different. Like, you can't really tell that it's from the same director and writer. So
No.
bravo. That says a lot. He gets a pass on Longlegs because of this movie. Now, there's, like I said, some people are gonna hate this movie, but if you like Final Destination, then I think you'll like this.
Yeah. I very much so got the same energy as classic Final Destination movies. Not every Final Destination is good. I'd say like the first two are solid. Those are like my favorite.
Yeah.
I would say The Monkey is probably in between one and two, if not in third place over the rest of the Final Destinations. But not to focus totally on Final Destination. That's the movie that we can relate to most to this one. It's got its own theme to it as well though, but just somehow some of the deaths happen is very Final Destination like. Pretty gory, but it doesn't take itself seriously. It's a very well balanced mix. I'm curious as to how people are gonna feel with this one, but if you could take, bloody, gory visuals and you enjoy horror movies, this is one of I don't even know if this is a horror comedy. I don't think they truly intended for it to be a horror comedy, but the comedy was there. It was too morbid to be comedy.
It was just too much comedy in it. There's no way he knew what he was doing. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy.
It wasn't taking itself seriously, but it was in like the best way possible. I mean, I'm still laughing we were the only two laughing. Yeah. I heard no one else laughing at. There's one particular part that just had us die. If we wasn't in the movie theater, we would have been cracking up. But we were just like holding it in, trying to, and then there was like foreshadowing elements that kind of reminded you of the part that was funny, and
Dude, he knew what he was doing, bro. It was hilarious. And I spit Twizzlers like 3 hours down. Did you notice that? I spit Twizzlers all over these people. They didn't turn around, man. I was like, oh man. Nah, bro. He meant to do some of that stuff. Cause, all right, so the director is in the movie. He has a part in it. Dude, come on. He was funny. It was funny. It was trying to be funny. There's no way.
It's not fair for him to have such a cool part.
No, his part. It was funny.
Yeah, it's not fair. That's not fair. He made that movie just to put that part in.
Yeah, just to put the part. Hey, man, like I said, I can't.
He acted really well too.
Yeah,
He acted really well.
Yeah.
Like that.
It was funny, man.
Hilarious.
Hilarious, man. So for us, it was hilarious. Like I said, I went in, watching the trailer thinking that it was going to have more of a serious tone. And I was like, whatever, like I try to go in with a clean slate, and it's kind of cool for us at least that, you watch the trailer, you're like, all right, we're going to watch a serious horror film, right? At least, you think that. And then, going in there and laughing, the first time I laughed, I was like, man, I don't know if that was supposed to be funny. And then it just kept hitting you. And it was like, are they trying to be funny?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, we'll talk later, but we don't talk until we sit down and start talking about the movie. But,
yeah.
It's just got to be one of those kind of things, but some people, because they're not used to that kind of horror, that, genre, that style of horror, they're going to hate it, because you're used to seeing these Conjuring, whatever movies, that Hereditary or whatever, that's supposedly serious. And this one might throw you off, but like I said, it's like a slapstick Final Destination almost. I won't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely Final Destination is definitely more serious.
Yeah, and even some of those are kind of funny.
Yeah,
but,
some of those.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they're not supposed to be.
No, they're not.
But this one embraced the comedy.
Yeah.
Far more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to talk to you after we get off of here with no spoiler review. So, like Chris was saying, if you can handle gore and you have a dark sense of humor where you like to laugh at stuff sometimes, yeah, I felt bad laughing. Like the first time I laughed, because like he said, we were the only one. The girl next to us laughed at one part. It might have been,
she?
yeah.
Okay.
She laughed at one part. The girl, I heard her laugh, but I couldn't stop. Like I couldn't stop laughing. I thought something was wrong with me because no one was laughing, and then he started laughing. I was like, all right, I'm not the only crazy one in here, because it was they weren't laughing, bro. It was hilarious. I don't know. It was funny.
No, they had fun with this movie.
Yeah, and that's I don't know what Long Legs. If it was, I guess it was supposed to be serious, but
Long Legs was supposed to be serious.
Yeah, but I advise him to just keep having fun, because this one was, man.
Maybe
and the kids were good actors. They were real good. The boys, the brothers, real good actors.
So good acting.
Yeah.
Good pace. I mean, from beginning, there might be like kind of a short span of just kind of that might bore you, but other than that, man, the pacing was good.
Yeah,
it kept you interested. There was some turns that kind of like, oh, okay, some stuff that wasn't as predictable as your usual horror movie. So this is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Like he said, I came in with no expectations. I didn't even watch the trailer. Our mom was possibly going to go with us until we showed her the trailer. She's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
She's like, nah. And I don't even know how. She probably still wouldn't have liked it. Honestly.
No, she wouldn't have liked it. No, she doesn't. My sister might have laughed. I don't know. She might have. I don't know.
Maybe.
Certain parts, maybe. But us, that hilarious.
No, that was right up our alley.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Which we did not expect at all.
So don't get mad at us if you watch it and you don't like it, because you might not like it.
If you do like it, subscribe, because you can agree with everything we say.
Yeah. So, that's a 180, to not like that, because I'm thinking Long Legs, if that's what he thought was good, I thought Osgood Perkins, I thought he was unredeemable, man. After Long Legs, I was like, who made this, and who thinks this is good? Yeah, Osgood Perkins, but the monkey, man, he's right back in there with me, and I'm waiting for his next project.
Yeah,
good job, good acting. That one lady, the mom, she looked like the lady who plays the She-Hulk, but I don't think that's her. I don't think.
I haven't seen any of the She-Hulk.
Yeah, Yeah.
TV show, right?
The Disney Plus.
Yeah, TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or streaming
Right.
show. There's no TV nowadays.
Yeah.
Go check it out. If you're anything like us, you'll enjoy this. Whether you like it or not, let us know in the comments. Tell us why.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love hearing from you guys.
I mean, don't expect much back from us because it's hard for me to explain why I think this is funny.
Yeah, it's if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you
kind
know,
of
you
thing.
know. Yeah.
I don't think we've laughed so much in a review
Yeah.
video. That goes to tell you right there.
And even in a movie for a while. It's been a while. I can't remember sitting next to him laughing like
this much.
Yeah, and I just couldn't stop laughing at certain parts. I don't know why. It was pretty funny. So yeah.
Felt very deliberate.
Yeah. It was deliberate, bro.
No way it wasn't.
We'll talk about that in the spoiler. No way, man. No way. That
Okay.
was, if it wasn't, he's still a genius, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you got time, check it out as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Horror fans, I feel like I don't think anyone wouldn't like this. There's something here for everyone, I think, as long as you're a horror fan.
Just don't go in and try to take everything serious, okay? All right? Just have fun with this movie.
I mean, even if they think it's serious, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you think they'll come out disappointed potentially? Like, is it a possibility?
It's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you guys are expecting a more serious tone, you might, because like I said, the trailer might have kind of gave them, like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, I guess that's true, because when you think about it, people come in expecting something and they don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
all right, what did I
Like,
pay
what is
for?
it? Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but we welcomed it. It was
Hilarious.
nice surprise. I'm not a huge fan of horror comedy. When it's like deliberately a horror comedy, it's a little too corny for me. But this was like the subtleness is what gets you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well executed. I liked it. Movie of the year contender, I wouldn't say that, but it's up there, man. It's up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Not to discredit it at all.
That crossed my mind what Chris said as I was watching. I was like, could this be one of, but there's a lot of good movies coming out. At least they look good. A lot of trailers, a lot of things that we've seen coming out. We're excited to get ahead of the curve, and a lot of them are independent kind of style that are going to the theaters, and they look good. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. So we're excited for, future reviews, but this one was hilarious. Osgood Perkins, like I said, great job with the writing and directing and acting. You definitely came back from Longlegs for me, and my brother. So we, I didn't know he did this. And when we got here, I was like, oh no, the same guy who did Longlegs did this? It was hard. It was hard to believe. But then it kind of wasn't. He came through. So you guys should check this out in the theater if you like dark comedy. And I don't know what else to say.
That's it for non-spoiler category. So
Yeah.
would we recommend? Does it really matter if we spoil something? I'd say yes. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come back and watch the rest of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below. Let us know after you watch it or how you feel about it, anything. We appreciate the support you guys have given us over the time. So now we're gonna go into the spoiler category because I'm really interested in what he wants to know. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, go ahead and turn it off. Come back after you watched it. So
Oh, dang, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh my God. Okay, so for example, like the uncle, dude, like when he got killed and they showed his picture, dude, that was supposed to be funny, bro. Oh, and then when he died, the way he when he was like so if you wind up the monkey, someone dies. The only person who's safe is the person who winds the monkey up, right? To do the little drum thing the monkey does. So the kids found the monkey and they were kind of figuring, it was two brothers, twins. They were finding out that this thing was killing people if they wound it up. And one of the brothers was like, well, he didn't really believe it as much. He was like, well, let me see what happens if it, because their mom already died. So they were living with their aunt and uncle, and it was like the way they edited it was funny because I mean that was how was that not delivered? That was hilarious. So what happened was the kid's like, "No, I'm gonna wind it up," and then it cuts to his uncle's funeral.
You have to be there to understand.
The way they did it was hilarious. It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
because our minds were not there.
No.
It fast forward and just cut to dude's frame, the picture, his funeral picture.
Yeah, because the uncle just picked him up from their mother's funeral.
Yeah, the uncle was literally just introduced in the film.
Yeah.
So, we thought we might see him for a little while, but
It was a lot of deliberate, but the actors, like Chris was saying, like the real estate agent, the lady,
Yeah.
she was, oh, so no card? Like she didn't even hear, like it was funny, dude. It was funny. The actors, they might have been playing it serious, but there was a lot of, that's what made it funny. And
Yeah.
then the editing, and you could totally tell, like when she got her head blown off, that it was like a mannequin. That's what made me laugh. How could you not laugh at that? Bro, I lost it, man. That was funny.
Yeah, it was
there was
very
some funny
gory.
stuff. And it was stupid gory. I mean, the swimming pool, like, come
Swimming
on,
pool.
man. Like,
I was trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
Because I was already.
and no one was laughing. And that makes me laugh more
People
when
were just
I'm in the
exploding.
theater.
Like, you didn't
Yeah.
expect it. Like,
Yeah.
with the death scenes are so exaggerated.
Yeah, some of the death scenes were super exaggerated, which was hilarious because,
It's
I
just
don't
over
know.
the top. It's
over
just
the
like
top.
ridiculous. Like, all right, come on.
It's
That's
pretty
not
funny.
realistic. So that made it funny. Mm-hmm. It's like cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a cartoon. The end started, okay, so it's a quirky movie, It's dark comedy, but it's real, it doesn't take itself serious. So it's like not in this universe kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like its own weird place, wherever it's at. Like at the end, it started getting real, like the bus, the cheerleaders, like the whole thing. It just
Right.
started getting,
Yeah. They threw in a lot.
Yeah, he threw in
There's a
some
lot
stuff.
of
Then
body
there-
count is high in this.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Dude. When the brother came back in town and he started winding it up, and the lady who got bit by a snake in
At the golf
at
course.
the golf course, and he was like, "There's no rattlesnakes in this area." She's like, "Yeah, well, that was the only one." Or
Yeah.
something. It was like stuff like that. It's like what, just hilarious to me. I don't know. I have some friends that there's guys that I know that we always have opposite tastes. So I'm wondering what they would think about this. I'm guessing that they won't like it. We'll see. And like I said, Chris grew up like we were in the 80s watching. He was a little one, and we were watching crazy stuff, so
Yeah.
and like I said, this has that Final Destination flair.
Just watch the movie, y'all. Let's check it out.
Yeah, a lot of funny kills. That sounds crazy to even say. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
Just watch it, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Another one in the books.
Yeah.
No clue what our next movie is. We kind of find out the week of,
Yeah.
just because how our schedules played out. So
Yeah.
till then, Real Bros out.
We out.
Thank you.